Welcome to the country of Laos. Today I'm going to attempt to spend, it's actually kind of stretchy and gooey, like perhaps it's been pounded a little bit, like my camera guy when he went to prison that one time. $100 on street food. I mean, at this point, I seem like 100 animals dying, and every time I'm like, sorry, bro. But then I eat it, and I'm like, oh my God. In the city of Luang, Prabang. Right here, check it out. A bag. Inside, secondary bag. You gotta double wrap it for protection. I like that. To finish it up, she just literally dumps sugar on top of it. Can your diabetes handle the insulin spike? That's right. All right, let's go. I don't know if I can handle the insulin dump myself. Luang Prabang has dozens of temples and religious sites. There's caves, there's waterfalls. These are not very interesting facts. Hold on. Interesting facts. Luang Prabang is exceptional for both its rich architectural and artistic heritage that reflects the fusion of Lao traditional urban architecture with that of the colonial era. Isn't that interesting? I read that from the internet. I did no planning for this video. Today might be a little bit rough because it is Laos New Year's. That means a lot of people are going to be out and not really wanting to work or open up their food stall, but some people are, like this lady. That one, this one right here. Yeah. Champion. Thanks, ma'am. Anyways, we're hoping we can fill up this video full of Laotian food. Laotian, dang it. This video is gonna be full of food. We've come to our first stall right here. Right here, she has sticky rice that has been shaped around a stick. It kind of looks like a McDonald's hash brown. And what she does is she puts it in this egg wash right here. She gets it nice and sloppy, and then she puts that on the grill. This is 5,000 kip. That's about 29 cents. To be honest, that seems a little bit more expensive than I thought. I mean, it is just rice and egg, but it does look delicious. And maybe it's a holiday, so she put a little bit of a holiday surcharge on it. Let's give it a try. Like it's gonna be really crunchy. It's not crunchy at all. It's just soft rice with a bit of like an egg omelet flavor on the outside. It's actually kind of stretchy and gooey, like perhaps it's been pounded a little bit, like my camera guy when he went to prison that one time. My wife started shooting this video, by the way, guys. We are well on our way to $100. We're at 29 cents. Let's keep moving. Right now we're entering the morning market. This is the biggest outdoor market in Luang Prabang, and it is half full right now. Half the people are here to make some money, and half the people are taken off to maybe have a couple cold ones back home. I do not blame them, but I'm looking for some cold food like this. You guys all remember this one from your childhood, right? Oh wait, is that English? We'll save that for later. Right here, we're at a noodle station. Although these are not noodles that you would eat here, you take these home and you cook them yourself. This is kind of a drier one that looks like a Vietnamese hut dieu. This looks like a pho noodle, and this looks like vermicelli. And then this is just big rice sheets. For example, this lady right here, she's getting some rice noodles. What is she making? A turkey dinner? Lasagna? Probably not those things though. Let's keep moving. Right here, we stumbled upon another stall. Here, they're selling all kinds of dried stuff. Right here, some ready-to-eat food. What's this one? Coconut pancakes. Can I have one? Oh, free sample. First of all, she gave me a ball. It's widely known and accepted throughout the land that I love balls. Let's try it out. Oh, that's full of coconut cream. Tastes like the outside is made from banana and potato, and the inside is full of coconut cream. Let me break one open for you. Is that coconut cream? Oh, I changed my idea of what it is. This is sticky rice wrapped around an overripe banana with a hard shell on the outside. Oh, thank you. This is a coconut pancake I just ordered. This right here is 15,000, about 86 cents. Is it stuffed with anything? No, but that is incredibly dense and doughy. That's kind of how I like it. That is beyond an 87-cent experience. It's incredibly doughy, and unsurprisingly, it tastes of coconut. It has a hint of sweetness, but it's like that Southeast Asian level of sweetness where it's not way too intense. And this could really fill you up in the morning for less than $1. I love it. Let's keep moving.
Next on our $100 hit list, a second noodle location with noodles made fresh and served on the spot. Here, this master of noodles is dishing out two mouth-watering varieties, a plain white noodle and a savory fried noodle drenched in soy sauce. Both are sprinkled with a bit of cilantro and fried shallots. Personally, I'm going all in with this soy sauce sensation. If this is feeling a little bit too vegetarian, just wait. Here, she's also selling pork skin coated with toasted rice powder. Curiosity alone is killing me. I must try this.
Right here we have our first one. Come take a look at this. These are some beautiful rice-looking noodles. We have cilantro. There are some shallots in there too. It is inexpensive, but also there are no animal parts. Let's try it out. It's savory. It's the type of savoriness you get from a soy sauce base, but it happens to be a little bit sweet as well. You get some of the freshness from the plants. Otherwise, it's a very simple dish, but it's very pleasant. Right here we have our second dish. This is skin, but you can tell the skin has been covered in this toasted rice flour. This is a very common ingredient that I've seen so far in Laos. Aside from that, of course, plenty of cilantro, and then we have these baby chilies too. All right, I have no idea what to expect. Let's try it out. So I thought it was gonna be kind of crunchy, snappy. It's not, it's really soft. It tastes like they braised it and boiled it for a really long time, and then they've coated it in that flour, giving it some nice toasty flavor. It's strange though, because this is also somewhat sweet. It's like a pork skin dessert. This is one of those foods like I can appreciate it. Do I connect with it? Not really. Let's keep moving. So far, I've been eating largely vegetarian, but here I found a whole table full of meat, starting with this right here. Take a look at that. That has to be the small intestine of the pork. When I was 24, I would have looked at something like this and been like, ugh, like typical Midwesterner, closed-minded. But now I've been traveling so long, I'm not just gonna eat this for the video, I'm gonna eat this because I think it genuinely looks delicious. Beyond that, right here, we have pork belly, but I've never seen it cut like this. You see the skin of the animal right here, but then they cut a typical slice of pork belly in half and like butterflied it out. I'm gonna order one of these and one of these. Hello. So she's gonna cut this down into little bite-sized pieces. It's going in the plastic bag. I cannot wait to try it out. Let's go. I got my first piece of street meat right here in my hands. Beautiful presentation on the bamboo. Let me pull out some of this meat. Here you can see the butterflied nature of the meat. This is more skin, and this is the inside fatty bit right here. Try it out. Oh my God, that's the best thing I've tried so far. It's so beautifully seasoned. It's sweet, it's salty, it's porky, and super fatty too. Oh, this one right here is the tan line. Let's take this piece off right here. The way they've cut it open and laid it flat, it just gives you this perfect texture. It's like half crunchy, half chewy. It doesn't really get better than that. We've peaked early. I want to try those intestine stuff. This right here is 40,000. Kip, $2.31. Probably the most expensive thing we've tried so far today. Why? Because it's a whole flippin' small intestine. I'm gonna stick my little stick. I'm gonna stick my skewer inside and try it out. Cheers. Oh my God, it's really good. It's like calamari though. It's so chewy, but it's full of juices. Every bite I take, it's like pork grease cascading over my taste buds. I mean, at this point, I seem like 100 animals dying, and every time I'm like, sorry, bro. But then I eat it, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so satisfying. What's up, buddy? I found the dessert lady. Take a look at this. She has a lot of different colorful food right here. I see shredded coconut, I see sugar, I see sticky rice. We've just asked her to make one with everything inside of it. It all starts with a banana leaf. First, she puts in some white sticky rice and then a little bit of purple sticky rice. Right here, we have some of the pounded rice cake, and there's some coconut layers in there too. This is another pounded rice with coconut on the outside. Oh, she really is truly putting everything on here. Then we have shredded coconut, and she's gonna dump a pile of sugar on there last of all. Cupcake, let's eat some dessert. All right, we have our dish right here. This is 10,000 kip, or about 57 cents. It's incredibly affordable, and this is like the big mega version because a lot of people just get a few of the ingredients. I got them all. Take a look at this banana leaf right here. It's sustainable, it's organic, and then what she does after that is she puts it in a plastic bag. But I still like it. So it looks like there's something rolled inside. Hold on, let me do a little bit of archaeology here. I'm like a paleontologist. I'm digging deep into the core of this pounded rice. It seems that there's something inside. I bet that's banana. It's sweet, it's full of banana, the rice is soft, the coconut gives it some nice shredded coconut texture. I like that. To finish it up, she just literally dumps sugar on top of it. Can your diabetes handle the insulin spike? That's right. All right, let's. I don't know if I can handle the insulin dump myself. Right here, we have the darker purple sticky rice. You know, you want all the rices across the world to be holding hands, whether it's a white rice, yellow rice, black rice, red rice. We should not be racist. In fact, we need to stop racism. Sorry, I got lost in my analogy. Let's try it out. It's a subtle sweetness. They don't go overboard. And then here, I love that it's layered, it's pink, it's white. Nice texture. You can feel the layers kind of slip apart as you chew on it, and it's very coconutty. As Southeast Asian desserts go, this is delicious, but here's the problem. I'm trying to genuinely spend $100 on street food today. So far, I've only spent what, maybe $30, $40, $50? I'm not even close to 100, so we must keep going. Anytime you go to Southeast Asia and just roam down the streets and through the markets, you find something special every once in a while, just like this right here. It's an amalgamation of different things you've seen before, reorganized in a new way, like something new on the Taco Bell menu. I'm gonna call this fried Lao Cupcake. Right here, she has a rice batter. She puts in the batter and she lets it hang out and cool down a bit. After a minute, she dumps out the batter, then she fills it with mung bean mixture. Then she puts some of the batter back on top, and that goes in the fryer. After frying for a little bit, she puts on another layer of this rice flour batter. Then she puts it in the fryer once more. She lets it fry for about 1 more minute. Once it's all the way done, she puts it here, and then that is ready to eat. Oh no, they're going away. Oh no, who's that for? I can only get one. Oh, thank you. I'll take it. Wow, what a rare item. Now I want it even more because I can't have it. Guys, take a look at this. This is my one time to experience this beautiful brown, deep fried Laotian cupcake. I mean Laos. Crispy on the bottom, crispy on the top. I'm gonna take a bite. crunchy, oily, hot. The mung beans create kind of a mash texture as you chew through them. It's salty and sweet. It is very fried. It is very oily. But my gosh, that is yummy and something super unique. What a special treat. You see, these people just came by. They're like, can I have one? And she's like, you better leave. All right, let's keep moving. We moved on to our next food right here. This is a sweet coconut cake. It looks delicious. She's got this giant cast iron cupcake tray right here, and she's pouring in some batter. The batter is basically a combination of rice flour, coconut milk, and sugar. So she starts by putting a little bit of oil in there, then she puts in the batter, and then after it cooks, she's gonna marry two halves together to make it a whole. Oh, I love that sound. Let me mic it up. Nice. In a moment, I'm gonna try it out, and I can't wait. Oh, okay, so we have our food right here. Look, it's cute, it's ornate. I like that she's put little pins, or wait, no, she's put staples into a leaf to create this perfect looking cup. The demand for these right now is sky high. There's people waiting in line, and it takes a while for these to cook all the way through. She could have like 7 more of these tins and it still would not be enough. Right here, inside, it's actually a bit more gooey than doughy, I would say. Kind of raw in the middle, but toasty, almost fried on the bottom. Let's try it out. It's just like it has this little fried shell to keep it contained within the shape. Otherwise, it's like a warm coconut gravy going down your throat. It just explodes and it goes from solid to liquid instantly. It's a warm, thick gush of deliciousness and a great value. 5,000 for 4 pieces. What's that, like 11 cents? Then if you break that in half, I mean, that's like 3.5 cents. And then if you break that in half, it's basically free. So what I would do is get half of one, give it a taste, and run. Police are never gonna chase you down for 3 cents. Trust me. All right, that's been terrible advice from Sonny. Let's keep moving. Boom, guys, take a look at how fresh this food is right here. Oh my gosh, live birds. They look like sparrows. The reality is, these are actually not meant to be eaten. These are meant to be bought and then released for good luck. It's something people like to do here. It's an interesting tradition because on one hand, you're like, oh, that's so nice, you're letting birds go. On the other hand, it's like you're creating an economy where people catch birds, semi-torture them, and then let them go. I have mixed feelings. I have many animals that have died at the hands of this show. Buffalo, camels, cows, goats, pigs, sheep, one time a goldfish, a lot. And so for a little bit of karma, I am gonna buy one of these baskets and let the birds go. Be free. They've gone free. I'm gonna let the rest of these go. Sure, you don't know where your family is anymore. Sure, you're miles and miles from where they caught you, but you're free. That's what matters. It's like capturing somebody in Mississippi and letting them go in Washington State. This is not something I'm gonna eat now. This is a raw ingredient, but it looks like big gold bars. This right here is sugar cane. Essentially, it's a sugar cane that's been boiled until all the water evaporates and you're left with basically pure sugar. It smells delicious and it is extremely sweet. Super cool. Here's some more things that I'm not gonna eat right now, but I'm definitely gonna show you because they are very interesting. This is thick buffalo skin. It's been kind of torched on the outside to get the hair off. This can be diced up and made into a skin salad or put into a skin soup. Then you've got this. I know what you're thinking. A refreshing, cool drink. No, this is the gastric acid from inside the buffalo's intestine. It's basically buffalo shit. It has such a strong, intense, wild aroma. According to local people, this is great in cooking. This is very bitter, but it's just part of an onslaught of ingredients. You would have salt and MSG and lemongrass and shallots and garlic, other powerful flavors to go with this, but man, that... good stuff. She's laughing at how stupid I am. She's like, why does he keep smelling it? All right, let's go. Enough looking around at ingredients, we've come to our next food. This is a big, beautiful bowl of noodles right here. It is called cow soy, but this is Lao cow soy. Over here, look at this big, beautiful boiling cauldron of broth. She's got rice noodles, she has meat. I see blood cakes over here, a little bit of everything. I'm gonna order one and try it out. Boom, okay, right here we have our noodle taking place. It starts with a rice noodle, nice and thick, kind of like a pho noodle. That's gonna get a brief blanching. From here, it's gonna get some of this oily pork. That looks super packed with flavor and very rich. Some herbs and greens on top of that. This is fried garlic, then some fried shallots on top of that. Right there, salt and pepper. Then finally, this beautiful bubbling broth on top. That is gorgeous. Cup chai. Take a look at this. You can see there is like a layer of oil on top. The noodles are still resting in the bottom, and I want to just mix all this up. It looks heavy, it looks delicious. What's that? I don't know. I'm gonna try that. Oh, it's really good and flavorful, soft and fatty. I think it's like a fermented pork sausage, perhaps. Here we have some pork meat, kind of clumped up. All of the pork tastes a little bit fermented, which I like. Let's try these noodles. Oh my gosh. Every bite has this deeply fermented flavor to it. It's almost like a miso soup, but porky. I like it though. It's like heavy and light at the same time. Certainly oily, but those greens help give it a refreshing vibe. Here's what's remarkable about this bowl though, is that this is $1.44. Now, for a local person, this is plenty. For me, it's adorable. Regardless, $1.44 for all this is an outstanding value. Alas, we have come to our final stop because after this I cannot eat anymore. This place is a meat metropolis. First of all, they have a couple of fans, and the purpose of the fans is to scare away the flies. We have a myriad of meats here. First of all, how about that? That's a fish. Then we have some other classics like chicken, other chicken, small sausage. Okay, I'm sorry. That's actually a huge sausage. Oh shoot. Right here we have a quail kind of bent in half and squished doing some kind of a exotic yoga pose. A collection of different sauces right here. I'm gonna get a sausage. I've got to put a sausage in my mouth, but I'm also gonna get a quail because that looks really interesting. Take a look at this. We've got one sausage, two birds. The total is about 50,000 kip, which is about $2.90. First thing I'm gonna do is snap into this beautiful sausage. It's just as I hoped. Seasoned beautifully, incredibly fatty, a thick intestinal casing on the outside. It's very heavy. This is the kind of thing you need some sticky rice to blend with it. This is our last food. A bamboo stick split in two, holding two different quails. A brother and a sister, I was told. I'm gonna pull it off of here. I think it's gonna be too big to actually eat the bones. This is the neck and the head. I'm just gonna eat it, I guess. Not bad. The bones, you're able to get through them. It's a little oily. There's a burst, kind of a gush of flavor. That would probably be the brain exploding in my mouth. It has a little bit of a bitter, livery taste to it. This definitely seems like a drinking food. Eat a little bit of a head, drink a little bit of a beer. There's a piece of wing. It's basically just skin and bone. That's about it. Overall, the flavor is not bad. And all you really want at the end of the day is a beer Lao to wash it all down and cleanse your soul. From here, I'm full and I can take no more inputs. It's time to find out how much money I spent today. I think having over 10 foods, it's well over $100 for sure. Today in the city of Luang Prabang, I went to over 9 vendors and I ate over 10 foods. We spent a lot of money, but it's time to tally up the total to see if I broke $100 for street food. Here we go. We're doing the math. There's math noises. The total right here is... thwarted again. Last time I tried this with seafood in Vietnam, I got it because I committed and I ate a lot of seafood. This time, I think it would literally be impossible for one person to spend $100 here in Laos on street food. I gotta say, I love this morning market. If you are coming here, I highly recommend it. I cannot believe how many little fun bites you get to try when you're here for not that much money. Street food in Laos, you know, it has similarities and differences from other street foods I've seen throughout Southeast Asia. But certainly, Laotian street food has a personality all its own. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right. Now, there's supposed to be a big water fight or something. I need to get my Speedo on. Can't wait to join the festivities. I don't think it's this way.